Our group has been assigned the Courtauld Gallery, the art museum founded by the industrialist and art collector Samuel Courtauld. The collections date all the way back to the 15th century. However, the 18th century collections are particularly interesting as one of the strongest geographical locations from the collections is in England. During the 18th century collections, Protestant England was becoming industrialised and forming colonial interests. This period is when the upward kink in the hockey stick graph for living standards occurred. The substitution of mechanical devices for human skills, inanimate power which took place of human strength, and the improvement in the getting and working of raw materials adds to the sudden rise in GDP per capita. The lowest 65% received about a third of the total income in Britain. Living standards were rising, but so was income inequality. The rich could afford luxuries such as a commissioning for lavishly decorated chests, as displayed in the room 2 of the Courtauld Gallery. They could afford to pay for the specialised skill of the chess makers and artists, and they were willing to, in order to display their high social status compared to those of a drastically lower income.
Now, when looking at the Courtauld Gallery from the outside, we decided to investigate and see how it helps contribute to the economy's GDP, as well as engagement with the local regeneration. The Courtauld Gallery is a non-profit organization, and hence its main source of revenue is dependent on the visitors. In the past year, it was able to attract 200,000 visitors on average, thus it was able to generate £1.2 million in that year. All the income created goes towards funding its project, as the current one that is in place now is worth £50 million, and with the aid of the National Heritage Lottery Fund, who have provided £9.4 million. The project is aimed to be completed by spring 2021. The aim of the project is to remodel the structure of the gallery, allowing it to accommodate for more visitors as well as showcasing more art pieces. Hence, this is likely to incur a larger revenue that will hopefully increase the aggregate amount that art and culture museums contribute to the UK's economy, which is currently at £0.37 billion. The new expansion of the gallery also aims to increase the employment in the local area, which could further improve the living standard of the locals. Moreover, museums can play a number of roles in some local economic development and regeneration strategies, often linked to place-based developments. As well as providing a destination to attract visitors, the museum can provide a development with a sense of identity and authenticity. Authenticity has been identified as a key to the success of independent museums located in place-based development projects, as well as for the developments for themselves. From previous studies, they indicate that art and culture museums such as a Courtauld Gallery have a number of routes by which indirect economic impact may be achieved. These routes come in the expected forms of visitor spend and regeneration, where museums and heritage office have been significant elements of a development, which overall can aid the improvement of economic development in the area.